Okay, so in this short video, we're going to look at how to hide modules and how to hide subpanels. Okay, so the modules are these here that you see across the top. Okay, and then a subpanel is what you would see when you're looking at a record. Okay, so these here are what we call subpanels. So if we use the accounts module as an example, okay, so we'll look at the subpanels first. So we have all of these within the accounts module. It might be that you're not using contracts. It might be you're not using data privacy, or it might be that there's some of these that you actually are not using. So how do we hide them? So you do have to have administration access to Sugar in order to do this. So you go to the administration section, you scroll down to you scroll down to developer tools, and then you see this option here, select module tabs and subpanels. So we go into here, and then we scroll down, and here are your displayed subpanels. Okay, so already you can see that projects and bugs are already hidden, but we spoke about contracts being hidden. We also spoke about, hiding some other ones such as data privacy, or, any that you see here, target lists, targets. So we can hide those, and then we hit save. So we've just looked at the subpanel functionality right now. So we'll just save this. Okay, so that's going ahead and telling us that it's gone ahead and done this. And then what we'll go do is we'll go and have a look at the account we were just viewing to see now how that looks. Okay, the system is just doing a refresh here. So we'll go to our accounts module. Here we go. As you can see, I don't actually have that many accounts displayed. So once these load, you'll see I think there's only 3 or 4. And that's because I've got a filter here. So by default, I'm always looking at show me what accounts have got the next renewal, which is after the 30th of October. But obviously, if I want to have a look at all accounts, I can just get rid of that filter. Okay. Okay, so here is a list of our accounts then. So if we just go into 360 vacations, for example, we should now not see those subpanels I hid. So what we can see is the data privacy module has gone, targets, target lists has gone, the subpanels, contracts has gone. Okay, so that is how you remove subpanels. And it'll be the same if we go ahead and have a look at a contact. Those subpanels we hid will also not be on here. Okay, so that's how you remove subpanels from the views. If we're looking at modules specifically, and you want to set what modules are available system-wide, then again, we go to the admin section. We scroll down to developer tools, and then we go to module tabs and panels here. And then the top half of this screen is basically telling you what modules are displayed and what modules are currently hidden. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of modules. If you're an admin user, you're going to see them anyway. But if you're wanting to set this obviously for the whole system, then you can go ahead and remove some. So typically we have a lot of customers that remove calls, meetings, tasks, notes, emails, possibly forecasts, contracts, and then obviously any others that you wish. The reason why we find a lot of companies remove the activities one is because they want to navigate a route for their users to add a call, add a meeting, and typically you would do this from the account or the contact module. So they wouldn't go up to calls up here and log a call because then they have to manually go ahead and find the record they want to relate it to. So, which is why when we go to the accounts module, we obviously then would go to 24/7 couriers, or you'd search for it. Okay, so you've got your global search here, and then you would add the call from this record. It just makes it easier to add records, so calls and meetings, and that it ensures that you're not going to have any floating calls, because now you've taken away the ability for somebody just to go up here and create a call. Okay, because 9 times out of 10, most users will forget to log the account or the contact or the lead or the opportunity that they are talking to or about. Okay, so that's how you remove your system-wide modules from the top. If you've got quite a lot of modules here that are displayed, but a user particularly might not want to see those modules because they're not relevant in their day-to-day role, then a user can also decide from the available modules that are there what it is they do and don't want to see on their profile. Yeah. So a user would go to their user record, they would go to advanced, and here they can actually all of the modules that you've got set globally, what they do and don't want to see. So for example, they might not want to see shifts. You can go ahead and select multiples of these and just hide them over here. And then when they hit save, for their profile only, the next time that they obviously refresh the screen, all of those modules that they've just selected here will disappear. And that is how you add and remove modules, hide and display subpanels, and a user themselves hiding which modules they do and don't want to see from the available ones that are there.